Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Lil Smurdy. Thank you so much for watching the video and I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. And subscribe please. Hey guys, in this video I'm quickly gonna go through two different ways that you can play Arcane Mage. So I'm quickly gonna go through the opener, a bit about the rotation and when you should pop your cooldowns and which pre-pot you should use and stuff like that. So the first way that you can play Arcane Mage is pretty basic, and you're gonna start with pre-casting Presence of Mind. This means that your first cast you do will be instant, and then you start by pre-potting Potion of Wild Magic. Then you go, you use Arcane Blast, then you use Mirror Images, you pop your cooldown, so you pop Arcane Power, Icy Veins, Energy Gloves, Troll Racial. Then you just go full ham and you just use Arcane Missile above 4 stacks whenever they proc. And then I usually use an Arcane Mana Gem in between here, so I don't boom myself too fast. And then you just continue casting Arcane Blast and use Arcane Missiles at 4 stacks. And that's basically funny enough, that's basically the entire way you play Arcane Mage. Just use Arcane Blast to 4 stacks and then you cast Arcane Missiles. You can use it on 3 stacks or 2 stacks, and that's what you should do if you feel like you're ooming yourself quick. But the most important part about playing Arcane is that you have the experience on all the different bosses, how fast the kill timers are, how fast you're killing it with your guild, for example, and stuff like that, because everything about Arcane Mage is how you deal with your mana management. So if you feel like you're going you just of course have to use Evocation, as Arcane is just a 2-minute cooldown, so it's pretty big. And then make sure that you always use Mana Gem on cooldown, so that's also every 2 minutes you can use Mana Gem. And then just continue casting Arcane Missiles at every 4 stacks. And then you can use Presence of Mind. When you have like 2 stacks, you finish your cast, you get a 4th one quick, and then you use Arcane Missiles. And then when you have Arcane Power up, but you don't have Icy Veins up, you wait. So when you have Arcane Power up and Icy Veins, and then Energy Gloves back up, then you use those 3 again, and you use your second pot that's gonna be used mid-encounter, and that will be Potion of Speed. Because during mid-encounter you want the haste more than you want 200 crit and 200 spell power, because when you use your cooldowns you have 30% increased haste from the Bloodlust. So yeah, that's why you're using Potion of Speed mid-combat and Potion of Wild Magic as a pre-pot. So this is the first way of playing Arcane Mage, guys. So the second way you can play Arcane Mage is that you, basically when you start by popping Presence of Mind, you pre-pot Potion of Wild Magic, and you always pre-pot Potion of Wild Magic because it gives you crit and spell power, and with your cooldowns plus Bloodlust, you don't need Potion of Speed because you're already gonna be below 1 second cast time usually, so you want more spell power and more crit, and that's why you use Potion of Speed when you use your cooldowns the second time during mid encounter. So the second way of doing is that you're gonna yourself completely with your cooldowns. So with your cooldowns at start plus Bloodlust, it's gonna look like this. Then you pop your cooldowns, then you just spam Arcane Blast as much as you can. So you yourself super hard. Then you cast Arcane Missiles when you go low, and then when you still have Icy Veins and Bloodlust up, you pop your Evocation, so you go back to full mana. And then you just continue casting like normally and cast Arcane Missiles at 4 stacks. Then if you feel like you're going again, you use a mana gem, you continue casting. And that's basically the whole rotation as Arcane. And then whenever you have your cooldowns back up, when you have Arcane Power and Icy Veins back up, you use your cooldowns the second time and with Potion of Speed this time. And that's basically the ways, the two different ways of playing Arcane Mage, or at least the way I play Arcane Mage. So let's go through talents quickly. These are the talents that I'm going with. You don't go Arcane Barrage, it's really bad. And then you go free in Incineration and Fire. Then you go into Frost. You can get the extra hit and Icy Veins. For glyphs, you go Arcane Blast, Molten Armor, and Arcane Missiles. And then Frost Ward, Fire Ward, and Arcane Intellect as minor. And that's all, guys. Thank you for watching.